What's one thing that makes you feel completely safe with me?
Ooh, one thing that makes me completely safe with
That's
you.
it. That's an interesting one.
One thing that makes me feel completely safe. I'd say the fact that I know that when you say something, you mean it. I mean, like, you keep to your word. Like, you're a man that stands by his word. And so, yeah, I think that's the one thing out of the many things that makes me feel comfortable.
So my yes is yes on my
Yes.
No.
Yes, because I'm
Okay.
and then that's the kind of that's like if you say something like Nedo, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, and you would actually make it happen.
Yeah.
So that has made me
Okay.
to say
Saying I'm a man of my word is
Man.
just complimentary.
yes,
Don't give me.
yeah, man.
Yeah, no.
What's a personal struggle I've supported you through that meant a lot to you?
A personal struggle you supported me through. That's tough. There's a lot. It's not one or two things. But one that comes to mind is the delay of putting music out.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a lot that I've had to delay my album I haven't released any music for about 2 years. And I still get a lot of shows and a lot of other work that I do because thankfully I have a broad skill. Yeah, I have a broad skill range. So the amount of time that I was frustrated by the things that were not allowing me put the releases out to you were really supportive through all of that. But yeah. What do you think is the secret to staying in love for a lifetime?
Secret. Communication, understanding, and happiness.
And
Love. And what?
a healthy sexual relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually had the conversation in the car. Sexual relationship is very important.
What's it?
Because
I mean, so everything.
as people say, it's not important. It's actually very important. Love is important, but it's also
Love is important.
what has our worst fight taught you?
It has taught me the importance, if you really care about somebody,
Yeah.
the importance of seeing things from their perspective. You can be very right, like I probably was, but there's right and wrong and very nuanced things sometimes. And when you start to understand things, especially if you know you can trust that person, which I trust you and I love you. So why is it that this particular thing we're seeing is so differently? Or why did it happen this way? Seeing it from your perspective is what would have allowed me to
Sort of understand me.
yeah, and also work with you on the issue. Because if I didn't see it from your perspective, I wouldn't have known how to. Yeah. So it has taught me that, okay, this can happen. You can be right, you can be wrong, but it's also very important to see how another person sees things too. Yeah. And
They were giving it to that point now. I've gotten a point for that answer. But
we're trying. Right now, this is making me feel like we're in a very healthy relationship. How do you think we handle conflict, and how can we do it better?
How do we handle conflicts? I feel like in the first phase of our relationship,
It was chaotic.
it was chaotic.
Yeah.
But I think like when we got married, we had the conversation. I think we decided that, okay, we'll talk about even from like second year of our relationship.
Always not married.
Even from second year of our relationship, we were like, okay, instead of us, so we'll talk about it before it escalates. But always the escalate.
I'm so glad she said that. But to be fair, what you said is entirely true.
Yeah, so
we started out chaotic, but
now we've found a good ground.
yeah.
I don't think I'm a better. I think we found the solid
That's
ground.
what I was going to say. Everything we disagree on now, there's always a way.
Yeah.
We haven't had a heated fight in
very long.
I don't remember.
That's true. What's a love lesson I've taught you? It's love and emotional connection.
That's love lesson.
Yeah.
Patience. Love requires a good amount of patience, not an unhealthy amount of patience where you cannot express yourself and argue about things. But like I said in the earlier questions, really seeing things from another person's perspective.
I can't say what's love as stuff.
What's that?
Because I have an answer to.
Yeah, no.
Think.
to think.
Usually, like when we have like an argument, before I explode, because I used to explode, I'll first go and then I'll think,
What has really happened?
and then I'll think of the best approach to this conversation, to how to address the conversation before I come back with you. But I'll go to like different scenarios in my head before. I admit I never used to think. I just used to go. But now, I'm learning to think.
That's nice.
And go to the scenarios and the best way to approach it. I'll not come and be like, Madi, can I talk to you?
And I'll be like, yes.
You'll be like, yes.
What?
And then you wait to see you have to looking at me like, she goes to
Escalate.
so then you escalate the issue. Every time you give me the fail. And then when I talk, you not say, so how long do we take for you again?
So it's good though.
No, so that's it.
But
So that's basically me learning to be logical as if I've having experience.
but like you said, the growth is not one way. It's both of us throughout. Do you think we see love differently? Do you think that affects any part of our relationship?
I don't think. I think we've come to have like similar definition of love.
I don't want to answer.
I think we've come to have like similar definition of love. What second part of the question again?
And do you think that affects any part of our relationship?
No, I don't think it affects any part. I think we're good. I think I want to ask you the same question.
I think that at the start we kind of did, because you kept saying my idea of love was very logic and reason based.
Yes.
If something doesn't add up, then
It's all logic and reasoning based. Me, I'm more.
Yeah, you go with the feeling. Well, what does that feeling
I
do?
also learn to be logical.
Yeah, because honestly, I feel like both are very important.
Yeah.
And for a relationship to work well, there has to be balance. So where you can feel things kind of naturally, and I can be inquisitive about what is the source of that feeling, then it makes a good balance. I don't think if it affects, we don't see love that differently, but the way we see it affects it in a positive way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. What's a moment of emotional intimacy we've shared that you will never forget? That's very interesting.
First, the proposal on the Seine River.
Oh, yes.
That one I'll never forget.
Yes.
Because you were crying. And I took that picture.
You picture that went viral on Instagram.
And it just everything was so, because I'd been planning it for months, and for everything to be executed so well, I was just very glad. So many things could have gone wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We actually even argued before.
Yeah, we had a slight
agreement before the proposal.
So
We just found out.
yeah. Can you imagine fights? Oh man. How has being with me changed how you see love? For sure.
I think we already answered this in the previous answer.
Kind of.
I think being with you made me realize that love isn't just about the word love. It's action. It's understanding.
It's purposeful.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how we.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think love is. If I used to think, oh, butterfly in my stomach.
Yeah,
and
exactly. I mean, you still need that.
yeah, you need that is like the first step.
Exactly,
I think understanding.
Yeah.
Conversations, because very important to have
Yeah.
be on the same wavelengths.
Yeah.
Because if you're on different wavelengths, what's the point of the relationship?
Exactly.
And then, yeah, I think that's pushing it. I'll also ask you that question back, because I know your definition of love is logic and reasoning. So.
I think that it hasn't made me see love differently, but it has made me understand love from a different point of view. So the way I love it hasn't changed. And that's why I think you feel so comfortable in the relationship. Because when I say it, you know I mean it.
Yeah.
And you know the reasons behind why I feel the way I feel. And at the same time, I can live that way whilst understanding how you love as well.
Yeah.
Which is not too different from the way I love, but also it has its own spices. Your turn.
What was your honest first impression of me, and how has it changed? You know that
Why
I give straight
asking me to this?
Oh God!
But that was it now. The other time, nah, Senior Made, can I be your school photo? You and was it one other person or two other people?
I was representing two other people, but I was the only one that took the school.
Honestly, the only person I can remember right now, actually. But yeah, you were the only person that took it seriously, so you're the only person I could remember. And since then, that was in high school. And then, at least since then, for another 5 years, you were just
as your kiddo. That's what you used to call me.
Yeah.
And then, at what point did you change from kiddo to a grown woman?
When I was 21 and you were 19.
Yeah.
3 years apart. Yeah. It was then.
No, it was like, was it 3 years? I was like, I was 18 about to turn 19 and you were...
No, I was 20 about to turn 21.
21.
But whatever it was because I had not even realized that you felt that way about me until then. Yeah.
So how did it change?
What was the question again?
They said, what was your honest first impression of me and how has it changed?
Oh, because you were just a nice young friend I was responsible for in academic institutions. And when we met later on, because also when we met I was in a very rough spot, relationship-wise. And you weren't in a great place either. And we had a tumultuous first experience with each other. I mean, being affectionate with each other. And then when we came back together later on, we were in very different parts of our, character development.
Yeah.
So then we just blended so easily. So it was easy. It was very good. My first was that she was a student. Second was she's a student that has graduated. Third was she's a student that has graduated that is talking to me. And the last stage was like, this person is older. What is she trying to talk to me about? When was the first moment you knew I loved you? You know this.
First moment I knew you loved me.
Yeah.
Can I first say that we did tell you that I love you also after 1 year of our relationship?
Yeah.
It was like on our 1 year anniversary.
Yes, but that is when I said it.
That's when you said.
When did you know?
When did I know?
I felt it.
You felt it. I think it was one day when you were looking at me.
I was looking at you. What?
No, but like the whole 1 year relationship where we weren't telling each other that we weren't telling each other I love you, but we still found a way to express
through actions.
Yeah, we still found a way to express that we loved each other because we weren't telling each other I love you yet because we wanted to wait.
Yeah. So we didn't say I love you until a year later. Exactly a year later.
Exactly a lot. But I was just saying I like you.
Yeah.
I like you a lot.
Yeah. Just because we were trying to be we were very strategic about every single thing we did together, which was very good.
Yeah. How do I show love in a way that speaks to your heart the most? I know the first time I showed you love that spoke to your heart the most.
Oh yeah.
Should I tell you the first
time?
Yes,
please. As long as it's not...
The first time I showed you love that spoke to your heart was when you went out, you were in the house together and then you went to practice. And I just stayed in the room and I watched TV. And I just allowed you to practice.
If I could hug you without changing the...
So I allowed you to practice and now I think that was the first time you said, this girl.
But it wasn't just that you let me work, it's that when I came back, you welcomed me.
Yes, and then we watched.
You weren't like,
we Netflix together.
I was so happy. Because I just felt like you understood. I am an instrumentalist. I have to spend this amount of hours. Unfortunately for me, I'm a multi-instrumentalist. I have to play the sax, play the trumpet, play the piano. I have to do all of this in a day. And it was hard to to believe that somebody would understand all of that. So I'd be gone for hours in Palo. And if you come, I'd be out of it. But then...
I'll just come and check in on you.
Are you okay? And then I come back and you're like, hey, how was it? You have no idea how, okay, you do have, how comforting that was.
Yeah.
What's one way I can make you feel even more valued?
Even more valued?
Love and emotional connection.
1 week, maybe, I think, is there the level of value that you currently give me? Is there another? I think I'm already extremely valued.
I'm trying to think of what else I could do.
I think I'm currently extremely bad.
Same.
I don't.
Same, and I feel the same way. I don't think there's anything more you
I
can
don't
do.
do anything anymore. I think. What do I tell you now? What do I say? Number you be. What's one tradition or ritual you love for us to create? I feel like I know the answer to this question.
To create
Yes.
that we don't already do.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
I feel like I know the answer to this question.
I'm not sure because I feel like we do everything I'm happy
Love
with.
for us to create.
Okay, let me ask you about what do you think it is?
Your traditional ritual. I feel like even when we have children, I feel like you still want us to go on holidays and
Oh yeah,
want
of
us to
course.
enjoy,
Of course.
have fun,
I come from a family where
our lives
everybody is very
with and without our children.
with and without, but later on with a lot more because everybody is they're such hard workers. My dad has never been on a holiday, ever. He's never traveled for enjoyment. He works 12 hours a day. And then, I just see all the work he's put in, the things that fella, the investment he had into his career, and also the consequences of a lot of his truthful actions. So me now, an offspring, I just feel like I deserve to give them my happiness. So I work hard, I work very hard, but I also know the importance of actually taking time to relax. And I wouldn't have done it if you weren't there. I would never take a holiday on my own, but I feel responsible for making you relax as well. That's what I like. So what's something we haven't done yet as a couple that you'd love to experience?
What something we haven't done yet? I feel like you already. I feel like in our relationship, I don't have to tell you what we haven't. You just know how to just tick the boxes. You just say, Nedo, I'm taking you here this period. We just said that, okay, this year I want to stamp your passports in like different countries. Like you just did, just took me after that Paris, I don't think there's something that I think you just figure it out. I feel like you just decide that I want to spoil my wife.
Also, yes, sorry,
and I'm just spoil her. I feel like that's just.
Also, the thing I realized about both of us is that we're not difficult to please.
Yeah.
So like, do we need to do something like that? Most of the time, if it happens, it happens.
I feel like I don't even remember that.
That's what
I want to go on trips. You just decide that.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't say, Maddie, when are we going?
I don't even ask.
So Nedo, what do you think of this career?
What do you think? We should I'm going here. Let's just decide to go to other countries from there. If you could give me one unfiltered piece of advice on how to love you better, what would it be?
Nothing. Like if we were a couple that didn't communicate as much as we do, then I feel like I'd have something to say. I think we even spoke about things like this 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So as of right now, nothing. Yeah. You do everything I personally need. If we had never met, where do you think you'd be today? And how different would your life feel? That's very...
This is a very different, funny question.
I don't like this question.
But can I answer it from... This is my question, my answer.
Okay.
So, I always knew that we were always going to end up together.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just always... I didn't know how it was going to happen, but I always knew that I was going to end up with you.
And this is what I mean by different perspectives of the love. To me.
So, if we were not together, where would I honestly don't know, because
I didn't want to think about it.
Yeah.
Should I tell you what? Let me make you laugh. You know these things that there's a lot of manual that is time-based. So you go back into the past and you relive your life either as a different person or a younger version of yourself. And everything was fine. I thought, that might be cool. Or at first I buy a bunch of Bitcoin. I do this and do that. But I now got worried that how would I meet you and explain all the things we had done together from the start again? Because I wouldn't be able to, because first I'd love you differently. I'd love you the way I love you now. Then how do I start explaining to you that, Nedo, we're going to be like this? So then that was the one thing that made me, no, going back in time, it's just such a good idea. To make sure that all the things happened exactly as it did that would make us end up being together in a healthy way.
Yeah. What's something small and silly that I do? I mean, silly I do that always makes you laugh.
When you act like a baby, like when we got to the airport at Gatwick, and you needed to do the normal, the way you so that's this. Oh, look at this, it's so cute. That was really cute. And yeah, you do certain things that are very playful, that just are very nice to see. What's something about us that you secretly brag about to other people?
Odogu fire. Mr. Talk and do. Anyway,
Thank you very
let's
much.
not go deep into it. How do you see us 10 years from now? I think we had a conversation recently during our holiday. I feel like when we were having
Oh yeah.
future discussions, I feel like we had.
Yeah. So you're asking me?
Yeah, how do you see 10 years from now?
Honestly, I just like balance. I like the idea that we still have a lot of passion towards the things that we do in our own personal lives. We have our children, and they're doing very well. They are healthy. We're financially stable. We can afford luxury. And, you know, we play our part in the superstructure of the family. As long as we're doing all of that, and we are healthy as well and happy, then I'm good. Same for you?
Yes, same.
If you could go back to the first time we met, would you change anything? Just know if you change anything, you can create a butterfly effect.
Yes, I know. I won't change it. I won't change anything.
Okay. That was my problem with time travel.
I won't change anything. Because that's at the point where you're calling me kiddo.
I had to.
You have to put me in my place. Even though you're just a child to me, but now just look at us. It's just 3 years difference.
It's 3 years between 29 and 26 is different from 16 and
Yes.
13.
Yes, different. If our love story was a movie, what would the title be? I have a title, but let me allow you ask. Because it's me asking you the question, but I have a title.
What would the title be? Something very pretty, like.
What?
It alone.
Okay. Paradise.
No, like inner peace,
Inner-
just happiness.
Yeah. My own was no more.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Just in time.
That's what. That was what our wedding
Our wedding hashtag
was supposed to be. I beg.
We change this. But that's still that's how I describe our
I like it.
just in time.
I like it. Past and first impressions. What do you think initially drew us together?
Initially,
Well, that depends on if.
is it from when we were told that as full father
What's it called when the relationship is not sexual?
platonic?
Yeah, in a platonic way or a non-platonic.
That's
Platonic way was school.
school. And then I always had a crush on you from school. I know you like to brag about that fact, but I had a crush on you.
I didn't know until much later.
But then threw us together. I think I always had a crush, and I think I've always been the kind of girl
Guess what
that.
she wants?
Yeah,
You want it, you got it.
got it. When you want something, you go for it, and then it doesn't work out with it. In my case, it worked out.
It doesn't work out.
What's a moment from our past that you think shaped our relationship the most? Shaped our relationship the most. Moment from our past. Oh, maybe.
That's a tough one. Maybe. I don't know, but honestly, from sort of chaos and conflicts, if you can resolve that, is how you refine most things.
How we found that.
So every fight we've had, every disagreement, every
Yeah.
issue we've encountered, all of those things that we've been able to deal with, overcome, fix, have been the things that have reinforced our relationship and made it even stronger. I mean, if you don't have anything to argue about, do you even have personality?
They have views.
I mean, maybe people can be though. That's
That they don't argue, but
the feeling of you said what? What do you really believe? Okay, but you say okay, no. The whole 360, not 360, 180. If we could relive any one date night, which would it be? I think I know which one. Yeah. If we could go back to one date night, which one would it be?
Is it more weird that steak? That just is steak. Then no, it will be out by the proposal on the Seine River.
That's one.
Oh, which other one again?
I felt like the shock at Crazy Horse in Paris. I don't really like to hear.
Yes. That's true. Crazy Horse. Was it Crazy or Paradise Latin? I can't remember which one I was more shocked at.
No, it was Crazy Horse because that was the first one.
First one I
We did not expect.
Yeah.
What was that? But also Side River, yeah. Okay, no. Is that yours?
And one. Red Light District. No, we're not going into details.
Off the mic.
We just. What is a question you've always wanted to ask me but never have? You want to like back to every possible.
There's nothing.
Nothing we don't talk about.
Yeah. See,
We're very open.
We're very open, but also I'm very careful. So I don't think there's anything I haven't asked.
No, you haven't asked.
Yeah, for your benefit and mine. What's one question you wish I'd ask you more often?
Ask me more often. Nah, I think you asked me the question more often already.
I feel like I ask.
You always ask, are you okay? Are you like every 5 minutes? Like, are you okay? Even when I'm wondering why you're asking me, because I look okay. Why are you asking me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you already asked me. It's not that.
We're acing with these cars though.
Yeah.
It's just showing me how healthy our relationship is.
What's the way we've grown together that you're really proud of?
Communication.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that there's, at this point where we are at, I mean, I'm not speaking of the near future, but everything that's happened so far, especially recently, there's nothing we haven't been able to talk about.
Yeah.
No matter how simple or difficult the talk might be. What does forever mean to you in a relationship?
Forever and infinity. To the end of time.
Yeah.
Until when God says, yeah, come. Switch lives for a day. What do you think I would struggle with the most?
Playing instruments.
Yes. I cannot.
Oh man.
I cannot practice how many times, how many hours?
I was like,
6-7 hours a day.
yeah, that would be tough. What would it be for me if I
What would it-
switch you?
I think it'd be trouble for you. Okay, it's not every time, but I've said periods, but it's not.
Yo.
It's not. But that was one thing that you battle.
Yeah, that would be tough.
But what else would you be able to switch for a day?
First, what has happened in our family is people, my dad, mom, cousins, nobody reaches out to me directly anymore because I'm not good with my phone. So that's as well as things regarding my career, bookings, dates, interviews, all the schedules. She handles all of that because I can't keep up. Mine is like, where's the music, play the music, perform, work with this artist, produce this thing. So if I had to start replying emails and messages, I don't know, man. I can't. It's a skill to be able to be that organized. I'm very organized, but not with communication. Yeah. So yeah, not 100 over 100, Jerry.
So, what do I?
Stories like this, they stick with you, don't they? They make you pause, think, and even feel a little deeper. And that's why we do what we do, to help people connect, laugh, and love a little more, even in the smallest moment. If you want to bring that feeling home, the Bond Cards is a simple way for you to connect, for you to open up those real conversations, the ones that stay with you long after the moment is over. You can find the link below. And if you want to discover more stories that make you feel, hit subscribe. We can't wait to share the next one with you.